the peace that you see after this election, if Farmajo wins the second or the third term, I don't know which term he wants to win, there will be no peace in that region. Farmajo is the most disturbing factor in Somalia and its neighbors. Farmajo is the most disturbing president who has disintegrated the unity of Africa. Farmajo looks more to Islamic states, looks more to organization of Islamic organizations in Cairo or in Saudi Arabia or in Turkey or in Dubai or in Qatar more than he looks at us. He looks more to Turkey than he looks at Africa. The Africa we don't learn. The Somali people are the people we have helped. There is no country in Africa which does not have a Somali who has a shop, a hotel, a business, a car hire company, a sweet shop. Almost every country in Africa has a Somali national, because Somalis were the most nationalistic people on this continent of Africa. During Siad Barre's time, Somalia provided passports for the Africans, South Africans who were running away from any dictatorship of the southern part of Africa. If you go to South Africa today, most of the top honchos of South Africa have Somali passports today in their suitcases and wardrobes. It is true that Somalia was a nationalistic country, a country that looked at Pan-Africanism as a venture of integrating this whole continent. But today, is this mess our mess? Who has extended mess on us, Miriam? Who has brought the chaos that we see in Mogadishu? Is it funded by external forces? Are there external interests that make sure that Mogadishu and Somalia remains the boiling pot of Africa? As we sit down and sip our tea in Mogadishu, as we sit down and look at electing our president, a new president, a patriot of Somalia. The only time that I've seen peace in Somalia was when Islamic courts, headed by Sharif Ahmed Sharif, were in power. There was order there, according to the Islamic rule of law in Mogadishu. People were disciplined. I went there as a journalist to interview Sharif Ahmed Sharif, and our interviews were successful, and we flew back to Nairobi and went. Those days, that was almost 20 years past. Today, Somalia poses a threat to the region. Today, Somalia poses a threat to the neighbors. Today, Somalia becomes a burden. Somalia becomes a burden. Is it time for us to rearrange Somalia? When I talk of rearrangement of Somalia, it's the same way we have rearranged Congo. Although in Congo we seem to be having more difficulties, the deeper we go, the worse it becomes. The killings, the machinery that we have sent in Congo seem to be backfiring. And as I've been saying, Africa, we never learn. Because the people sitting on table to discuss about the rebels are the same people funding the rebels, are the same people funding the terrorists. Who is funding the terrorists in Somalia? There must be a nation somewhere in the world that gives the terrorists new uniforms. So have we found the root causes of why Somalia remains a boiling pot? Will these elections usher in a peace that we want? The answer is no. Thank you.